see if it actually takes off. The Sharn Part 2. Interesting. It's live. Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome to this morning's DDO stream. I know I'm late. I apologize for that. And we may or may not go a little longer. We may or may not be short. I don't know. Today is up in the air. So we'll just have to see what is going on. See what's going on. We are on our Caster DC Light Bright Spanky Cleric Life. I think we're going to be okay. It's going to do a lot of the things that we're looking for. But we're just going to have to give it a shot. R question mark. I'm going to put question mark in the off chance we get a full group. Maybe we'll step it up to 2 or 3 or something. But right now there's, I believe, starting today. If not starting today, it should be on today. The 20% XP bonus basically across the board. So let's try to get that XP, shall we? Let's make the XP train go moo. I really should set up a key binding to punch in the twitch.tv tag. Oh well. Alright, so we're gonna do Lord's March. Lord's March 13s. There we go. We'll change it. Make it that. Alright, so we picked up a couple of the quests. We're going to go start at the beginning with, what is that quest called? Summerfield, right? Siege on Summerfield. What do we want to have as our backup here? Do we need a backup plan? We probably don't. But it's always nice to have one. At least until we kind of know how much trouble we're going to get into. Let's see. On Reaper, some of our stats. 404 lights. Seems good. DCs for insta-kills are 50s. Yeah, that's not bad. It's that's probably fine, right? It's probably fine. For level 15.
Unless you stop the Droam army, Summerfield's fate will be shared by every Eldritch portals open along the building ledges. Droam has begun.
Alright, let's see how the light bright goes. Why did that not go off? I just wasn't facing the guy. I have a feeling Captain Marcus could probably solo up here, but there we go. Now we're able to target bad guys. Bad guys went explode. Perfect. I'm actually not sure which spell SLA actually triggered off there. Hey, welcome. We're in Summerfield. Really? A negative level? Good. Negative level. Alright, so let's give ourselves a Death Ward, I guess. I assume I prepared Death Ward. I just don't have it on my bar, and that's why I didn't see it. Probably. Spells. Death Ward, Freedom Movement. Zoop. Zoop. This guy just does not want to play with me, huh? Several moments
While the
passed.
Droam army commander reformulates his strategy, you have a chance to dispose of any
I'm in assault on Summerfield. Sorry, I was busy jumping around like a crazy person.
This is likely the last working fountain.
I wonder if those should get moved around. I put them on the 1 and then 2 because they're such a fast cooldown, but could be wrong. Ooh, the Medusa's here. There we go. Nice. Yeah, we have so many buttons to push, I'm actually kind of struggling on which ones are the correct ones at the time, which is a feeling that I haven't had in a really long time that I'm actually kind of glad to have, to be perfectly honest. Like, one of the things that I enjoy about games in particular is decision making and rapid decision making, and that's one of them for me for sure. Quick, like, monster evaluation and go. Alright, I need 3 more guards. There'll be at least someone. Oh, hello. There he is. What a little Famo. Fambo Reaper.
The burning ruins. The beating war drums indicate the invaders are preparing a new assault. It is time to reinforce the defenses, starting with locking the sally port.
So we're gonna go lock a sally port. Sprint boost, baby. Sprint boost.
Rank odors from the Stormreach sewer system waft up from this hatch.
Probably wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to
Sewer
shrine,
tunnel beyond this hatch
to be honest.
leads to the other side of the wall. Doubtless the maze of twisting,
Don't know if we
turning
would be
pipes
hurting for
any
damage or not,
scouts
but
attempting to
we'll
flank the city's
we'll,
defenders.
hit it anyway. Take this one and this one.
Just as you try engaging the sally port, Droam crash of the battering ram erupts from the direction of the southern barricade. The sally port
Ooh, he's wearing my favorite cloak.
The true assault is just beginning.
I mean, we probably get out DPS'd by the
Scream of rage echoes off
by the alchemist, right?
as he falls dead. A mournful wail rises from the Droam encampment in response, indicating that with Tagarist's death, the siege on Summerfield is ended.
And there should be all sorts of. There should be lots of chests up top, by the way. At least one Halloween chest too, and at least a champ as well. I think one of these is a champ chest, anyhow. Alright. Let me, before we get carried away, if people are having problems with us in game, let's at least make sure that we're using the correct microphone. How about now? Am I hearable now? Yeah, I switched locations, our offices, not long ago, so everything's still kind of goobered. Okay. Let us boat it up, shall we? Not as worried about having issues now that there's two of us, but you never know. Also, I was going to check my Twitter feed. I think I turned on a new thing where I believe the streams should also stream to Twitter. Yeah. Yeah, man. We're in the Twitter broadcast now. Alright, sweet. Nice. Just trying to get that reach going. Trying to get that reach on. Alright. Room is looking good. Yeah, it's coming along. I see you have a group up at level 6 there, buddy. You should be level 1 million by the end of the day, I think. Apparently, it is Mono XPOs. Love that lag. That lag is awesome. Yeah, I haven't, I need to go back and do some Saltmarsh just to be totally ready for hardcore. I don't know it very well at all. I figured at some point when we got the clear announcement for the hardcore server, we would do a hardcore server prep life where we kind of like review all the things. Yeah, I know I would be cuckoo to do that, Clock. Thank you. Well, that's part of it, right? I'm under the impression that Saltmarsh is not the worst once you know them, like XP per minute wise. But I've not done them that many times. I did I think twice now, maybe each of them twice. I would do them a whole lot more if they were a little higher level. But level 3 quests right now are just not quests that I have interest in doing. Yeah, like I said, I don't think it's going to take that long to learn them. They just... Well, as I said, I like catacombs. See, the problem is that I, as a creature of habit and a person who enjoys pushing the difficulty, not necessarily the exploration, for me, I'm just like, I'd rather do the thing that I know and do it on a harder difficulty than do the thing I don't know. But if this is part of the problem with the way that we're currently doing quests in DDO, is that new quests are 2 minutes here, I think. I'm going to start 2-minute timer on this, the far boat that I was on. But part of the problem is that you get you get to the point where you're too high level to do the new content consistently, right? You're doing Iconic Lives or whatever. and then it's too high level to do it once you're in the post level 20 world because they decide to make it level 32 or epic or whatever. So, all right, sounds good. I've moved on to the middle boat. So like for me, for example, I basically never do them because I go essentially from 28 to 30 half of the time. Where like I don't have time to take level 29, get gear on, stuff like that. Or at least half of the time. It's like that.
Master tactician of the Drowan Navy wheezes in disbelief as he takes his last breath.
All right, we got 30 seconds to get under inside a cover. The boats do kind of overlap with each other. So we'll see what we can do here. You might be able to go really ham here. Go ahead and get back. I will go do the last one. Come on, go down. The lag, man. It's crazy.
From here, the Venture one down, 2 to go. Just one more Drowan ship to send to the bottom of the ocean.
Alright, well, voices.
Even the deepest slumbering Drowan soldier would have awoken from that explosion. The remaining Drowan forces will now be alert to your presence. All the mines have been detonated, and the mine layers are sunk. You have broken the Drowan blockade of
Alright, that was
Stone Reach
good.
Harbor.
Oh, man. So how is Texas, my man? Kansas has a breeze. It is the craziest wind. I went out to take the garbage out, and my door faces west. Opened that door, and I was able to get a full westerly breeze. Like, heavy westerly breeze. I go out and I take the dogs for a walk, and I was in basically a completely blocked off area except from the north. We had a full north wind. Then I was walking facing east, and we had a full easterly wind. Like, the wind is just, it's crazy. We have a river that we walk by, the dogs and I, and where the wind was sheltered, on either side you could watch the water run downstream like it always does, but underneath the bridge where it was a little bit more open, the wind was coming so hard out of the north, it actually pushed it back and would stop the waves at the top, and you could see it trying to churn just from the power of the wind underneath the bridge. I was like, what the S? It's crazy. I had to take my hat off and put it in my pants so it wouldn't blow away. Ugh. It was windy. It is windy. It's supposed to be windy for a while, I think. Oh, where's the sounds coming from? Oh no! Knockdown. It's very nice today. Oh. I mean, it's sunny and it's not that cold really, except for the wind. So like, it's a pretty nice day, all things considered. But I would have been okay with it to not be quite so windy this morning. So we're doing the DC-based cleric thing, but we're also touching pretty heavily on the light-based damage. This life, in particular, we're trying our best to machine gun things here and there, powering up those SLAs and just really going to town. Going hound to town. I don't know. Lord knows what my brain was trying to say. Ferocious monster. Looking forward to hitting 20 though and taking a shot at the Maybar quest. I have the feeling that we are going to melt some undead face. He turned into a Maybar champ. What a dick.
About Roan's surprise attack. This would be a good time to tend to Tollis's injuries.
Oh man. And then last night was Remington's birthday, so we went to dinner and then we kind of chilled out. We played, mostly Remington played the Switch, and I watched him, and we also watched Indestructible, and I think he's in. I think he's hooked now. That show is really good. If you haven't seen it, it's on Amazon. It's an animated show, which I know is not everybody's bag, but it's really good.
Astounded by your presence, an explosives manufacturer.
Want everything mad at me if possible. Ooh, at least 2 Reapers. As long as we stay ahead of the bombs, then we're fine.
The master demolitionist flees deeper into the tunnel. He's behind explosive mines.
We just gotta stay ahead of the explosive mines. The Reapers we'll deal with when they get here.
For some reason, the Drohan workers are
In fact, that one is already basically dead when you got here. That one is dead. Yeah, looks good. Go ahead if you'd like to. I'm gonna go ahead and get this bomb and be able to cover all the optionals.
A dead Medusa lies sprawled next to a bin full of demolition charges. Drohan must have abandoned this.
Oh, I must have won a Sybaris cake today.
What manner of creature could have resisted the Medusa's stony gaze?
What kind of creature? Me? No, not me, actually. Green girls. My wife doesn't know this, but she's getting a can of green body paint for Christmas. She just yelled that'd be a waste of money. Oh no, she wakes up painted green in the morning. She's going to be really unhappy. This is part of the disadvantage of the office move, by the way. Now when I say all these inappropriate, crazy things, the wife can hear and yell back. She always could hear the stuff before if she wanted, but she wouldn't want to watch the stream. So, like, I put up with you all sorts of hours of the day and don't need extra. Rip. You? He did finally die. Give me my Night Rebels key. Didn't give me no Night Rebels key.
This cabin is crammed with supplies. It's a staging area for the Drohan army.
Alright, bag. Bam. Huh, I thought that guy would have been dead for sure. Mushroom action. Another one. An Archon. That's kind of not good. Dropped the chest though, so it's pretty good. You've been saying forever I just need to give her a mic? I just need to get her to pay attention. Get her on stream. She seriously is the funniest person I know. She makes me laugh nonstop. Done with Saltmarsh. Congratulations, my friend. Really trying to get these guys to... There's a Fragmente in here. Pick that up. Ooh, and there was a Reaper. Alright. Took 2.5 hours to solo. I recorded them. You would have to add up the videos to see how long it took for me to do them on the first time, but I feel like 2.5 hours was long. One quest took you 45 minutes. You must have found like an optional or something that isn't really necessary. Yeah, I feel like most of them were sub 10 minutes. There was one that was longer, but I don't remember which one. Yeah, so we did a reasonable job, I think, yesterday, or when we recorded those videos. I need to go through and play them again. You snuck in while I was having brunch? Yeah, I got started a little bit later. I had to get the girls out for a nice long walk to try to tucker them out. Mother-in-law is staying with us for a couple of days. And my dog, Quinn, her truth is my mother-in-law is an evil person who stole her from us when she was a wee baby. Now, in truth, my mother-in-law was a generous person that babysat my dogs for us for 2 weeks while she was little. But that's not how Quinn took it. So pretty much anytime my mother-in-law walks around, Quinn just loses it. She doesn't want to go. So it's a little bit of a challenge, I think, to get the stream going. So I needed to make sure that she was really tuckered out. I needed to make sure that basically we didn't have any problems. And so yeah, that's part of the reason we're having like a weird schedule. As well as, of course, Rivington's moving in and stuff. So I've been working on the office and getting all that stuff taken care of. Did I once again forget to neg level protect? I guess so. Too many Warforged lives in a row, I guess, huh? I'm in my brain. I'm ready to wing again because last life we had wings, and I'm just like mentally ready to have it back. But we're not gonna have wings for quite a while. I'm not sure we're gonna have wings, to be honest. I have to see. It may actually be worth it for us to be in the fire tree. I can't think of what it's called right now. One of the caster trees with the fire stuff going on. Fire attacks. The sword tree. The reason why is it might make more sense is for the there's a Reaper back there too. Watch out, I'm going to activate the boulder to trip everything. Incoming trip. Don't. You still have 2 more Blade Forge to do. I had fun with them, to be honest. Like, I don't think we had a build that I felt particularly proud of. at the end, but we did find ways to have fun with the build, right? So even if none of them were like my favorite forever and ever, they certainly did a fine job. I think the favored Soul Blade Forged one and just being all in on the two-handed damage and like your ability to self-heal was probably the most fun, and probably would have been the most fun the entire time had I had a spare Sword of Shadows to make epic. You have 2 more regular Warforged and 3 Warforged. I didn't have any problems with the Warforged at all. I actually really enjoy Warforged. Just like regular Warforged, I really enjoy. The being stuck like in Lawful Good and a Paladin level to deal, like at the very beginning, is a lot to kind of deal with, I think. Huh, this is not the worst. It's not very good, but it's not the worst. It was at least intriguing. Any of those ones that are like double bonuses or whatever, you should definitely take a second and look at them. You never know when they're going to turn into be kind of cool. We'll start Siegebreaker in just 1 second. Okay. Okay. The main reason I like Warforged is because of the animation. So, part of why I like them is they are really, really fun in my opinion for certain builds, like way over the top. Artificers in particular are insane. I really kind of want to do a Warforged Artie for the hardcore. I just don't think it'll be enough to carry. But I could be wrong. Some of the set bonuses are a little bit weird, like you have to... what's the word I'm looking for? Have to put some effort into it, right? I would like to make this into this particular quest. I would like to steal like 80% of the ideas from. I really like the ideas behind this quest. If I could figure out a good way to shoehorn it into my storyline. Yeah, I think that was gonna do it. Ooh, Soul Cruelty Man, huh? Alright. You know what? Be destructed. Get out of my video game. Alright, I believe Shape was on his way to go get some poo or something. Or a bucket. Bucket of dookie. Oh no! I didn't put on my extra 5% XP, did I? Much shame. Much shame. Have to fix that in just a moment. So this build feeling more like attack nuking for Jesus? Kinda. Like, I can still DC cast pretty easily. I mean, we have 2 DC spells and we'll have a third we just don't. We lost like a DC, right? Not a DC. We lost a couple of DC, and we lost one insta kill SLA. And if you think of the bird as an SLA of a similar nature, we lost it too. So we lost 2 SLA, like insta kill SLAs. It's a little on the rough side. Alright, as soon as we get past this poo here, we'll fire off back to our voice. And we will go kill Happy, I think.
A Medusa hisses nearby. The Medusa snaps her fingers.
And the Medusa's gonna get roasted. I mean, if I could get the cooldowns down, I would. Is everything broken down here? I didn't break everything down here. Yeah, no, it's not. One of the things I would like to have is a cheaper way to break breakables with a spell. It's just, look how bad it is. And if we're going to get the optionals for doing the thing, which I think is pretty reasonable, right? Getting all the Medusas broke and breaking all these things and, you know what I mean? All that stuff that you're kinda in for anyhow. So if you're going to do that stuff, you might as well. Well, I feel lucky that I didn't die right there. Right? Whew!
Two screaming officers of the Drow army fall from the hole in the roof.
Oh, good. They're both Halloween champs. So they're both supposed to be insta-kill proof. Nice. Alright. So again, this is exactly what we built for, right? In the situations... No, he's not a... But he casts Death Ward. We can run on basically nothing. For quite a long time. We got our temporary spell points fired off, so now we're good. So every 90 seconds, right? 90 seconds, 45 seconds, we spam those light spells, we get that 50 temporary spell points. That is nice.
What do you know? The second biggest barrel of explosives you've ever seen is here too.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, I had to adjust some stuff. Alright, I'm on my way, mate. Sorry for the delay there. Shrined. Alright. I must have had a gibbers or no, not a gibbers, something. Cake maybe? Hello. I wonder if it would be worth it to take DVs. Probably not, right? Like, I could use them now, but I'm not really going to be doing that very often. It's not like the good old days where turnings were just garbage. And DVs were sweet.
Somewhere upstairs, a Medusa hisses.
Don't just stand there, fools. Get more soldiers up here. The ritual must not be interrupted.
I know, I really like how this thing is playing. It feels like it's very, very strong.
The rhythmic sounds of mining picks on stone resound from down below. A monotone chant echoes from the... A withered and bent figure stands before you. Surely this confrontation will end. Fades away the
Cuckoo. Man, bottom of the hour came fast today.
Killed enough of my troops, have you?
Alright, come follow me over here. No? Nobody? Nobody wants to follow me on the buttons today. Boink. 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 Did he hit that one? Nope, he didn't.
But it's hardly over. I have more than you can handle at my beck and call.
Boink.
You fought well, but I foresee a deadly challenge in your future.
I'm still trying to figure out what this deadly challenge is in my future.
The green hag fades away once more.
So, you've killed every officer who knew about the mission. That'll do just fine.
I think we're gonna go real ham here. Just gonna go bam, 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 and see if we just kill everything as soon as it spawns in.
The might of Druam!
The might of Druam! It is actually terrifying. Alright, should be good now. Boink, boink. Fear itself. Boink, boink, boink.
The lights on the floor go out. The portal collapses, cutting off further reinforcements from Drowan. Your mission is a success. The few remaining stragglers pose no threat to Cendric.
That's another quest that I recommend you get your teleport item for and you use to escape. Remember, as long as you don't die while you're using a teleport item, it won't be interrupted unless you like tumble or move around and intentionally interrupt it. So a teleport item is a great way to get out of quests like that. But you do, like I said, you got to make sure that you don't get murdered. But if you can pull that off, then you're good. How do you feel about giant hold walk-ups? That's usually what I do next. Ooh. Impulse, glaciation, conjuration, focus. Didio, you're drunk. super drunk. We got, I think I have someone excited to get some experience today, so I have the feeling that we've made a friend for the day. Which I'm down with, it's fine with me. I have no problem. No problem finding somebody that's ready to nuke their way to happiness, aka level 20. Alright, that should be our first tier of Coin Lord Favor. We do have to get both tiers of Coin Lord Favor to be able to get all of our stuff out of the bank. But, we'll get it sorted. Do I want to be your famous? I do want to be your famous. Alright. I'm going to use the restroom really quickly. While I'm gone, I will kindly put 1 minute ad break up on the stream here. For those of you who are subscribers, I'll leave the wall up. Oh no, there's all sorts of weird stuff. Feel free to take a look. You guys can't see the Samus on the S, but there is cool stuff on this wall. Be right back, everybody. Wait, hush. That was Dada. That was Dada. Hush. Alright, sorry if I was going a little longer than I intended, chat. Oh. Alright, I am back. I usually start with like Feast or Famine and work my way around. That's just how I like it. Also, usually consider the Crucible a walk-up now, but I don't think it is anymore, right? I don't know. We'll probably end up doing Crucible now. Could do the whole quest, the whole thing, but we are 3 dots in, so... yeah, we're going to end up camping somewhere in the middle of this. Or not capping, but at least running into experience points issues. Also, usually Crucible is or Giant Hold is where I usually start kicking up the difficulty a notch. But with the XP bonus going on, I just want to get as much content done as possible for the experience. So we're just going to keep doing R1s. Pretty chill. Wow, those guys just would not stop. I really feel for these bad guys right now. They're literally living my nightmare, pretty much. Someone shining a light so bright in your face that it kills you. I kind of feel like that happens all the time. But it really is terrifying. The notion that your light bright's going to get you. Alright. I choose you, Pikachu. Spit boost. So, compare this to Last Life, chat. Does this... Now, granted, Last Life we did Reaper 4, right? But... this feels like a completely different game here. Billy, thanks for the sub, my friend. 4 month streak, my friend. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's good to see you again. How have you been? I know, it just feels... This feels better than the last version. Like the DCs feel good, the hit points feel good. But I guess it felt similar in Heroics, right? We'll have to see if it lasts. I think it will. Busy with work and shite, dabbling with other games. I've been doing a little bit of that. Not as much as I probably would like to, but I hope you like Final Fantasy Tactics types games, because I feel like there's a better than likely odds that we're gonna be doing a lot of Triangle Tactics when it comes out. And with Remington being back, we might get some other, like, more interesting streams when it comes to video game coverage soon. So.
Yeah.
Sure. So you got 300 some mana. I was trying to find it. I wasn't even sure I had it prepared. Welcome back, Rhett. I don't do a lot of clerics, so. I should just say I haven't done a lot of clerics. I think this is doing some work, right? So all right. I'm gonna run back and try. See if we can find, see if there's a, give everybody else one more moment to hit the LFM. Anyone who's level 15 or lower on the Soluna server would like to basically get in the, so, Shape here, Shape? I'm gonna call him Shape. Shape here saying that, kind of sucks that he, his saving throws are bad. Like he's rolling ones or whatever, or rolling poorly. I'm just always gonna fail him anyway. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what the number is. That's not gonna matter. My saves are gonna be ones. Right, exactly. My chesticle. Alright, we'll pop over to Crucible next. Oh man, we're at 12 cups of tea today, guys. I might have to get a new bladder later. Jeez. You remember how many cups are in a gallon? You're supposed to drink a gallon of water every day, right? No worries, man. You can follow me and I will show you the things. And, you can become a master if you want. Be a maze master. You can be amazing. I really can't get over how emo this Stormreaver is. Just can't. Never. I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and summon my hireling to do the lever pulls. Should be close enough. Okay. What? I forgot we didn't grab our diplomacy item. stay what they are in there. Gross. Has a 40. Just looking to see if there's anything else I can do to quickly boost this. That belt would have been good. The belt I decided not to take because it was bad. Yeah, I didn't bring my Diplo item. Oh. One of these might do something too. I don't know. There we go. Yeah, I think that extra +2 from you or whatever pushed us over. Okay. Wow, it's been a minute. I have to remember to put my charisma thing back in my, or not my charisma, my skill thing back in my pack again. I think we're good. Again, not having wings is going to be less fun for running through the other part, but that's okay. If you feel like breaking things, awesome. If not, I'm not that worried about it. It's like 190 something, so I stopped worrying about it. Alright, so you always start over by the eye. And what I recommend is that you go ahead and you like kind of check and make sure that it's all clear before you start getting too crazy. Because there's a couple of things that spawn and there's a couple of things that'll be available when the door opens. And then you want to check and make sure that there's nothing up atop attacking. Because you don't want anything for the hireling to get confused on. Alright, so now the hireling thinks has its equivalent of a focus orb, and it is focusing on the lever. So as long as we don't click on anything else and tell it to interact with that, it'll keep trying to use the lever. So we just have to be careful when we tell it to use, basically. See, it's running around trying to find the path back to the lever. Now it's on its way. So we have to make sure we get everything clear, because otherwise it'll focus on whatever's attacking it, and then we won't be able to do anything. And now, chat, we're going to direct direct you to look at something else for a minute. I think. There we go.
Beyond the barred gate, a crystalline horn rests on the pedestal.
All right, we're gonna have to come back to this side, so we'll just pull here. Nope, come with me. You're gonna get to see everything. Get to do all the things. Alright, so now we've opened the passageway to K. Right, it's open, we pulled it once. I've got the valve selected, so the hireling will pull it next time, and we're going to walk back around through the beginning of the maze and back out and around. Nope, nope, keep coming out, all the way out, sorry. Yep, there you go. And we're going to go back in the front this side again. See, these are those K doors. Hang on, I just clicked out of this stupid lever. Yeah, wait right there. I'll be right back. I accidentally clicked too far. The things that it'll highlight on. Like, don't you think that it should have clicked on that valve, like any one of those points instead of any of the other things that it clicked on? Alright, so we're going to go over here. Close. It's running around. Now it's not anymore. So if you look carefully, you can see the map. There we go, or the maze. Here we go. Now she's there. I honestly don't know why she didn't open it right that time. Yeah, it's trying to access the wrong thing. We'll see if it hits the correct thing. There we go. Alright, so now we can go through here and back out the front again, just like last time. And normally I'd go through this way probably to put it in, but I think we did that socket. So we only have the one left over by I to do. So we're going to come this direction. Basically go back over to I. And put that one in. And then we need to pull the I lever one more time to open the way for the end. And now what I always do is I recommend that people don't blow up this barrel right here so you know which way is the end. And I will pick this up and I'll be right there.
The gilded dragon head accidentally a hole where its horn used to be. Strong current
Hey, do you feel a little bit better about the maze now, at least? Like, vaguely? You don't have to answer while you're trying to swim. Yeah, I think there's a... I mean, I know there's a full guide on my YouTube channel in the Road Most Taken series. And you can go back and watch that at your leisure. I don't want to get dinged twice. Okay, perfect. Got dinged nuns. Alright, again, we want to listen till the door closes. Door closed. Stand on the thing and get out. Don't play. Don't play. Alright. It should have been long enough for the floor to fall out. It looks good.
The floor of this hallway has collapsed. The broken bodies of several corpses lie below.
Now this is where if you're really paranoid, I recommend using a hireling to open these doors. Oh my goodness. Did I never changed it back? Nice. Nice. It's good to know when people actually are watching the stream. I don't know how many quests. At least 2 quests, right? Oh well. Oh well. The real advantage of this build is that it's such a long-range shot. Every single SLA is like a ray. So get nuked from orbit, basically. All right, I'll do the other ones then. You can do blue. Blue is 1, 2, 3. Blue is 3. Red is 0. Green is it was 2. Right? Yeah.
As the puzzle wheel clicks into place, a loud gear grinds in the southeast corner of the room. The path forward is open.
All right. Sprint Boosto. Okay, I'm gonna go for the swim. I'll be right back. Stupid Featherfall. Tricking me. People were like really impressed with the swim last life, or at least a couple of people were. I will tell you, it is a lot of pattern remembering for the swim, but it doesn't really take that much swimming. It just takes the ability to kind of make some decisions in advance and start making the counter swims appropriately. So, like, you saw me shift way up really quick in several of those, right? To try to preemptively avoid the problem. There's always a Reaper in here too, by the way, now. Alright. I'm not going to pick up that key. We could, but I don't really care. And then, of course, the swim on the way out, it's not that big a deal. I'll have the hireling opening the back door by to the shrine if you want to go get shrined. I'll be running by there in a second. Oh, we took a shot. We took it. Thought we were gonna dodge for sure. Oh my gosh. What are you doing on the wrong side of the lever, mate? How did you get out here? Oh, it let us in anyway. Damn it. I didn't even know that was a thing it would do. Oh, that's funny. Oh, man. Oh, we already jumped down. Okay, no problem. Yeah, being able to go boom, boom, boom like that is kind of cool, huh? On a cleric, that's a lot of damage. We're doing some of those attacks. We're doing over 1,000 points of damage a monster, which even in Reaper mode, that's significant. That's almost dead, if not all the way dead, at least mostly dead. Eight or 10 kills per quest for Reaper XP. 10. You have to have 10 kills. Which is why you have to go and kill at least one extra monster in that. What is that quest? Impossible Demands quest? Yeah. Because there's only 8 monsters in that room and her. For a total of 9 monsters if nobody goes and kills extra things. Alright, 1, 2, 3 XP. What'd that take? 20 minutes and 40 seconds. If I would have had my one item, it would have been way less. Okay. Wow, is that a group of 13s doing that?
Regal.
There's at least one 15.
Looks.
Such a weird range.
Face is my reflection in its side.
Hey, welcome. We're about to head to Trial by Fire and Maze of Madness.
I feel will wash away, along with my flesh.
Oh no, we lost our cleric. If I'd have realized that she was going to time out, I would have probably ran through the Explorer Zone to keep her.
It still burns within all my kind.
Mandalorian.
Solution. The only solution is the one I see before me. Death to us all.
Every time I come out here and I play and I listen to the Storm Reavers emo, death to us all, there's only one choice. I'm really glad we kick his ass later. Such a downer.
Peace, my kin. For my
Such a bummer.
actions will wipe away all our pain. I see the terror of our history when I look upon this battlefield. Giants have done great evil.
So giants have done great evil. Fair.
I fear we will do evil again.
They're not
if
problematic
we are
now.
not stopped.
Wow, this guy doesn't want to take damage, huh?
Fresh footprints line the floor of this cave.
How'd that Samus do? Not too bad. How you doing, Todd?
Floor has not been used.
Doing some cleric life action, and this one I think is probably 20% stronger than our last one, if I were to put a number on it. Feels good. Now, that being said, we led the kill count pretty much regardless on both. It's really going to come down how it feels in Reapers, right? Or not Reapers, an Epic, sorry. An Epic Reapers. Mass Heal, unlike Mass Heal. Mass Heal's a bad spell. Alright, if we hug this corner, we can skip this fight. No one does, but if we can... No, there they spawned. Just dropping by to see how we're doing. Not too bad, all things considered. It's challenge week in the Grovo household, but I think we are all up to the challenge here, and we'll figure it out. It's like Remington's birthday, the move is going on. My father-in-law came home from his truck driving job with COVID, so my mother-in-law's staying with us for a couple days while he finishes up his quarantine. So like a lot of interactions happening all at once, and it's definitely been a minute. Verlink, thanks for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the USS Fat Halfling. Appreciate you. Feel tired just listening to that? Well, that's kind of what it feels like, right? It's just a lot of little stuff. And again, at the end of the day, it's all going to be totally fine. And the person that I think is most affected by it is, I mean, obviously my mother-in-law, but after my mother-in-law, it's definitely Quinn. Quinn is upset. So she's doing a pretty good job right now staying quiet and behaving. So as long as we can keep that going on, I think we'll be we'll have a good time. Still missing one. You're in the party with me? Welcome, man. Welcome, 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 welcome. It's good to have you. I love having viewers in the party. It makes it so much easier. Who's upset? Quinn. Yeah, Quinn's upset because, so, again, not my mother-in-law's fault. My mother-in-law's fault. But from Quinn's perspective, when Quinn was a wee baby, my mother-in-law kidnapped her and her brother for like a week. But in reality, she was nice enough to watch them while we went to Gen Con and came back. So let's hang on a second. So from her perspective, it's a little bit different, right? So she doesn't want to go back and be kidnapped again, which I understand. But that was like 10 years ago. I wish she would get over it a little bit. You know what I mean? And it's funny because Quinn will sit in here and bark and like quiver and hide, and Margot will go over there and get pet. She's probably there getting pets right now, if I'm honest. Oh man, I don't know what's up with that dog sometimes. Voices. You don't happen to have a D-door in some way, do you? I don't think I have a gold seal duder. Yeah. I left those chests for the other guy, thinking that I'd be able to D-door, but I didn't summon him. Kidnapping does sound scary. I agree. But no, other than that, it's pretty good. Stretch these necks, man. Stretch. All right, my friend. Have a good one. Thanks for coming along. Appreciate you. All right. So once again, we're gonna pull out somebody here. All right. Who do we want here? Should we go crazy? Should we go a little bit crazy? Let's try. Let's see about a little bit crazy. All right. Yeah, Quinn is yes, my female doge. All right. Should we be a little bit curious? fine. I would have really been pleased. I mean, I have gotten Froggo to do stuff all the way up into epic levels for me, the level 3 Froggo. But I currently don't have the same kind of buffs and stuff that I've been able to do that on. Like GH or Heroism songs, a couple other things. You can boost him up high enough that he can do traps even in like some stuff he probably shouldn't be doing traps in. I like him a lot. Sweet baby, hush. Come on. Just let it go. Okay. Yeah, she's been doing quite a bit better in the last couple of months, I think. She's kind of getting over some of the dog passings, I think. I think she's been dealing with that for a while now, actually. She took Xander's passing, I think, especially difficultly, and then the similar thing, I think, with Jersey. So she's kind of on the bounce back, I think. Her personality has shifted heavily, I think, in the last 2 months, I guess is what I'm saying. Alright, Foundation and Cry for Help. Am I using a con item? Yes, right? I'm using the bronze belt. Spell points? I'm assuming I'm wearing some sort of spell point item. I mean, I have a Torque on. Is that what you mean? Yeah. I'm not wearing my Concord Knot because it interferes with the set. But I am wearing my Torque. Yeah, I thought about making a couple of those, but I've just decided that I didn't want to have more bound slots right now. So, we just got linked the Epic Ring of Spell Storing. I probably have like a dozen spell storing rings, and I have more than enough mats. I can make as many of them as I wanted. We're just not at the point where we need them yet. Yeah, the Epic Ring of Spell Storing is pretty sweet. I still feel like I'm holding out to make my first one of those items to be the Sword of Shadows-ish, like the big ones. We made a Windlasher as like a level 20 melee weapon that we could put like a 5-piece augment slot in, and that I think does a pretty reasonable job. But I would have liked to have the Sword of Shadows. I don't think you don't have to do the shards anymore, Todd. They changed the system, and now you just need like so many of a mat for that zone now. So all of the seals, shards, and scrolls have been you convert into a new system. Yeah, you still need some shards, right, for the Vaughn raid, but not for any other ones, right? The Shard of the Red Dragon is for the armor, for
history of mankind is told in these statues.
what is it called?
They are eroded, as are we. We have become wicked and worthless. This world would be better off without
Yeah, it's just the armor though, really. You can... Do you need one to make the special armor from... I don't think so, right? In the... Sorry, I'm trying to think if you need the other dragon armor, other dragon scale armor, the epic one, if you need some sort of... I know you need scales for that, but I don't think you need like a shard. I just think you need enough of the scales. The Chimerian dragons, right? I've never owned one of those green ones. I should make that armor at some point. I hear the skin for it is amazing. It might just be worth the transmog to use Tobrel speak. If they give us a better storage system for it, I would I'd be down, but slept on epic / legendary, hates heroic. I like heroic. I mean the heroic gear or heroic levels. I love heroic stuff actually. I think to me that's some of the most fun. Just overhealing like a million. I mean, I don't live in heroic levels, but I certainly spend a lot of time there, right? I mean, to me, Dungeons and Dragons is very 1 to 20. Like, I'm pretty old school Dungeons and Dragons, and maybe that's something we can do later as we can get... She might not want to be on camera, but we can probably get her in here to talk a little bit. But my mother-in-law actually... We used to play Dungeons and Dragons together, and she played a long time ago. And one of the things I'm actually going to post on Instagram this week, she... Shush. She actually gave me a bunch of her original Dungeons and Dragons stuff years ago, and I haven't done much with it, but I'm going to get at least Instagram pictures of all of that up today. Well, not today, but soon. Hush! But I know that she and I have talked about like D&D back in the 80s and stuff, where it was the devil stuff. She played in a session, I think, with a preacher who went on to like write some papers in or an article or opinion piece or something in the paper about it. I vaguely remember details, but might be able to get her to come in and tell us about it at some point. We'll see if she feels up to something crazy like that. No, I'm currently Sun. So I went real deep into the build yesterday morning. So if you're really interested, I'd go back and watch that vlog over on the YouTube side. But basically, we're like super Sun power. We're at 405 spell power, and the lightning bolt I have is Sunbolt, not lightning bolt. And we're a Sun Elf build from what is it? Forgotten Realms. I can't even think what it's called. Whatever that stupid thing is. 150 spell power. I mean, 150 spell power would be really good. I'm about 20 spell power lighter than I could be. But I don't know. Some more Sun Elf pass lives will get her done. But I tried using fire spell power and just gear, and I was able to get to about 210, I think, or something like that. And this thing like just blows that completely out of the water. So mean, I didn't get to see all my spells land. There is a Randy in the group doing work. That is true. I do love me some Randy action. Sunburst is bae. Sunburst is... I'm really, really liking it. It's really one of the things that I really wanted to push in. For example, to show you how much we pushed, here's our enhancements. You may or may not notice we put 22 points into the Morning Lord tree. Hey! Hey!
They are eroded, as are we. We have become wicked and worthless.
Anyway, we are super in on the light bright stuff. I think this one's doing really good. What's Randy? Yeah, Randy is the name for the skeleton knight, yeah. Now ask why his name is Randy. Go ahead, you know you want to. You know you want to know why that guy's name is Randy.
A strange creature.
No, it's because he's always down to bone.
It had a tiger face, full of hate.
Suppressed female voice faintly falls from deep within. No word.
Hey, Mudchuk, welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you again. I'm just telling you, he's in. If you're looking for a good time, Randy's here. Rashasha. What? Rashasha lived. That's malarkey. I'm good. Like I said, busy. It's a stressful week, but I think we're gonna make the best of a tough situation. We are making all the lemonades we can. And yeah, we're in good shape. Hush. What? Why are you barking crabbins? Why are you crabbins? Either my night shield got dispelled or I didn't cast it. I did. That's one of the things that's making this week a little difficult. I've moved out of my storage closet / office, and my son is going to be moving into it. Hush. Have a good one, bud. We'll see you soon. Yeah, it'll be fine. Like I said, I don't know if he's gonna... Things are in the process of changing. We had considered letting Remington purchase the house. That's still a thing that we're considering. If he can lock down a couple of long-term roommates, then I think it'll be a good thing for him. And we have a couple of people that are interested in becoming a long-term roommate, sort of. So it's just a matter of if they can make it all work, basically. So like there's that, and we're dealing with some COVID issues as a family. We've been working through that. So, I mean, thankfully, everyone is okay. So far, and we want to keep them that way. So that's what's going on here. A lot of that kind of stuff. So yeah, we really do appreciate those thoughts, prayers, whatever, however you want to put them. Hopefully you guys are staying safe and well.
The last concentration, the voice continues to grow. Time is clearly running out. The large room below.
Alright, I don't think this is going to last very long, but we'll see if she'll be quiet for a minute. All good. Getting your booster shots tonight after work, so finger crossed, no after effects from that. I wish you the best. I personally am not a big fan of the booster shots and whatnot. A lot of that stuff is risky in my opinion. But, yeah, I don't know. I caught it. My wife caught it. My son caught it. So hopefully we're good. Hopefully you guys don't have to have it, don't have to go through it. So hopefully the booster shots will get it done. I heard that they just said that they need 4 booster shots now. And the Johnson & Johnson, which is the one that I considered, after just a couple of weeks, is 3% effective. So I'm like, eh, compared to having caught it and got over it. So I'm just going to plan on that. You got the Pfizer? Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, the RNA stuff is just so new that I don't trust it. That's just me. So if like the numbers look really good on it, the science looks really good on it, it's just so new that I'm not ready to bite that bullet. You still have some 13s to do? Alright, take it easy, man. I see your LFMs all the time, so I'm sure we'll catch up a whole lot more. I love having people hang out on the stream. It's not a requirement for sure, but it's always welcome. Right? We just keep sticking everything in wisdom. Hi, can you go lay down now? Do you want to lay down? Oh, Mario's coming in. What's up, good girl? What are you doing? You're being quiet and well behaved today. I appreciate that. You want to come up here and say hi to everybody for a second? Margot, come here. Come here. Up. Oop. Up. Yeah. Well, people want to see you. People love you. Come here. Come here. Come here. Give me a minute. Rough. You're so rough. People just want to see you and give you attention and love on you, and you're just like, "Arr, I'm crabby. I'm crabby." Big crab lub. Big crab lub lub lub. Alright, give me a kiss. Alright, what are you doing? out of the way so I can scroll my chair back in. There you go. Rare Margot appearance, everybody. All right, so we're gonna call this difficulty Quinn. We're gonna see if we can hold Quinn in play. I used to be able to do this, but she's gotten a little bigger since then. All right, we have 3 action points. I don't know if we're gonna go any more into the falconry tree. I'm pretty much content with that, to be honest. So we could go Fade Arc Illusionist and start putting together things like a color spray, some extra wisdom, maybe some extra spell points. The other option is what? Go into Radiant Servant and get more turns and stuff like that. I really think Fade Arc Illusionist is probably stronger than Radiant Servant on this build right now. Harper Agent's kind of similar, right? We can pick up some hit points. We can pick up some hit points. What else? I guess an extra +1 to search spot and listen. That seems bad too. All this seems bad. I guess +1 in resistance. So that'll get us up here. Then we could pick up some extra spell power, but it's universal. That seems bad. Spell point seems good. Yeah, I don't think we want to go Harper Agent. I thought maybe we would, but it does not seem very effective. I think we're going to go into Fade Arc Illusionist, chat. What do you guys think? Am I missing something incredibly obvious on my light-based blaster here? We could pick up 5 light spell power by taking War Priest. Each core in that tree gives you 5 spell power, light spell power, and fire spell power. Does Radiant Servant give? It's all positive, right? Yeah, gross. Are we good? Rag it down? No? Okay. What? What? Probably spell points, right? I mean, the +1 is also fine, but I think spell points. This is good too. So we can go. We'll just start with spell points. I don't think this is better than spell points, right? Okay. Level 16, I can't think of any gear upgrades in particular that comes to mind. There might be something somewhere. Whoa, okay. We're gonna have to go get some spell components, chat. We're down to 1,712 universal spell components. Shopping is on the first floor. Excuse me a second, guys. I got a work thing has come up. All right. Sell this junk. Again, every time I see one of these two bonuses in one items, I always look at it real hard. Dexterity and speed are both good. Level 14 is reasonable. Sheltering is fine. I just don't see a world where I'm going to use that. Right? On the hardcore server, if I didn't have like a quiver, maybe it'd be a situation. But you always got to look at them, because something's going to come together at some point, and you're going to, if you don't look at it, you're going to miss something really great. Okay, buy. Alright, so after a little bit, we've not used any level 1. We've used a bunch of level 3s, though. Wonder what buff we're using at level 3? Looks like a little bit of level 4 stuff. That's probably mostly... I don't know what it's mostly. Stalwart Pack, maybe? No, not Stalwart Pack. Must be Death Ward or Freedom of Movement. None of the rest of these, I think, take spell components, nor have I been casting them. Oh well, weird. 5's down slightly. Let's get another 200 5s. And everything else seems to be fine. Growing even, in fact. So this is one of the reasons why I like the cleric stuff so much, is that you don't need that many spell components generally. I think you could probably even get away with a little less if you wanted. Alright, I'm going to use the restroom again really fast. Back in hopefully just 30 seconds, everybody. BRB. Alright, everybody, welcome back. Sorry for that. But as I mentioned before, we're on cup number 2 today. So, and we are at probably about a cup left. So, we put down 15 cups of tea this morning. Feel like everybody's eyeballs should be swimming after that much tea. We got quite a bit of XP here. Let's go ahead and take care of this while we're at it. We have a couple of different bone crushers set up that we're working on getting to like level 5, maybe level 6. The general idea that we'll be able
I wonder
to
what you'll pick. So many choices.
be able to put together like a melee version of the stick and a caster version. So that's what I already have here, right? Is a caster version, kind of assembled with a autos and a plus wisdom, right? So like this is ready to go in caster mode, more or less. Similar feeling, I think, with the bone crusher. Trying to make one for interesting for melees. Starting to feel wiped, Pat. Starting to feel a little bit wiped. I guess we'll take a mass death ward in the off chance we decide that we want to mass death ward people. Okay. Oh, we should definitely get those too, right? It's just the first one though. 2 hours on the ship. See what we can do to generate just a little bit more action here. My brain is farting on where I want to go, how I want to navigate there. So I was like, we're going to a giant hold, but I do want to stop through the marketplace, I think, to go ahead and pick up that. Maybe it was a waste of time, actually. Maybe we didn't need to go talk to her. And she's just going to give us her portable hole now, right? Yeah. Yeah, it was not necessary. Fine. Problem number 2 is I don't like having to solo the Madstone. It's probably fine still though. Oh. No Mimic Poo. What's your biggest pet peeve? I'm really tempted to join this guy. I also like these a lot. These are really good too. Liking a good window. I'm gonna catch this guy. And if he, whatever happens, we can bump Stout. Oh, taking a D-door instead of what you intended to do? I've been there. Hey, I'll be on my way in just a second. Oh, I didn't pick up quests. Yeah, I take shares on all those, actually.
Oh, this hate and anger. It still burns within all my kind. The best solution. The only
As long as someone can open a tour, I suppose.
is the one I see before me. Death to us all.
Probably going to be weird streams today, by the way. We'll probably go a little bit later this afternoon, and then we'll probably just do the raids this evening. I think they start at 9 Central Time. And we'll just probably do those.
This is a place to avoid.
We'll just deal with it, I guess.
Here will drive you mad.
Have to adjust our stream slightly.
Will bring peace.
On a bluff high above the giant chieftain, a red crystal
Raids with Voodoo? I mean, I would not be opposed to doing raids with Voodoo, but I typically do raids with, or the stuff with the Easily Distracted group.
miles beyond the gate of gold.
Oh, okay. Right, he's at the third one. That's a lot of running. Bet he's probably got the third seer under control. I hasn't started screaming yet, right? Yeah, we can try to catch up. Oh, you thought this was meant by tonight? I would like to raid with Voodoo, and I should probably send him a message and see what his like raid schedule is like. And see if I can do a day that I get to catch up or catch raids with Voodoo. But the Easily Distracted group, I've kind of like pseudo committed to be their debuffer on Tuesdays and Thursdays for a while. So trying to honor that commitment. That doesn't mean that I won't put together a second level 30 person at some point. Just haven't motivated to do it yet. Not sure what I'd want yet anyhow or anything. But I also know that Voodoo tends to send me a tell when I'm waiting in the group for another raid, it seems like.
Suggests this passage has gone
Very consistently.
for a very long time.
The seer calls out. Keep them at bay.
I will also say that I have a couple of people who are really interested in me running raids on Wednesdays. That is something that could happen, but because the nature of how Samus gets ran, I don't want to commit to leading a raid on a weekly schedule. I feel if I miss a raid because I'm busy or something like that, it's not that big of a deal, as like a debuffer or whatever. But if I commit to leading things on a schedule, that's quite a bit different.
The crater's edge.
Found a group of people to raid with regularly. Yeah, the Easily Distracted group on Sylvan is great.
There are surely more, but at least they're almost done, the seer screams. Not much longer.
I would also be pretty, like I said, pro hanging out with Voodoo's team on occasion. I play with a lot of those guys sometimes. Pretty nice too. So, my biggest concern with trying to do stuff with Voodoo is I don't want things to feel like I'm doing like view leeching, right? You know what I mean? Even though I do want to do some view leeching. But we're mostly... You know what? I'm going to grab this key, I think, and go work on this optional. I don't like this idea, but I think this will be fine for contributing to the raid or the thing in a bigger way.
No magic comes from the spire. Go now. Stop this madness.
See if we can go turn this out really quick. But I don't know. That's one of my concerns. It's part of the reason I'm working on a new podcast. And the idea is that it would be something a little bit more little less Dungeons and Dragons Online specific and a little bit more. I can take care of this if you want to do the other part, or vice versa. I just thought this would be a way that I could assist. Easy. Oh, that's right. You can't hear me, can he? Never mind.
Three ancient enchanters rise from the sun. You meet the stranger illusion.
All right. Run, 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 run.
Will go easy now that they are gone.
I know, chat. My head is starting to ramp up. It's definitely after 1 o'clock, and my brain is letting me know. You'll get an ice pack pretty soon. Put it on my neck. You guys done with Maybar yet? I'm not. I'd like to get through this life for sure, and I would not be opposed to getting through one more.
Just in time, says Blaze. Look, the gate to the spire's gone down, and a horde of maddened monsters is coming through it.
All done there? Nice.
Okay.
Fragments? We'll try cookies. I don't know. See if people are interested in cookies. See what? Okay. This thing should take very little time. Oh, maybe I fired off my Reaper power a little early. I didn't even get it blasting. Damn your wings. Ancestors' bones. If we had to run back from here, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But hopefully he'll complete and we can just finish out. Let's go XP. Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
These skeletons were dragon magic. Our ancestors' bones used to hide their dirty tricks.
I mean, that was pretty good. See where he's going. Pop Kabbalah Tour. Cap for 17. Dang it. Okay, cool. All right. Let's pick up the quests before I forget. It also, hang on. They're still in Fleshmakers though? No. They're in Inferno. Like, I feel like we could come back and tour anytime. Nah, you know what? I'm going to stay on plan. Mostly because I know that it's a nice, easy way to, like, have a milestone soon and be able to wrap the stream and be like, alright, well, we finished tour or flag for tour or whatever we want to call it, and then we can have a nice end point to the stream. I would like to get to level... I'd like to 20 tonight, but I don't think we're going to 20 today. Unlike usual, I'll probably do some offline play. I just need to make some adjustments to
When I first arrived, I see the hobgoblins have fortified
to some things here before I can. I'm not able to stream all day like I used to did. I guess that guy's gonna get a deal. Because I'm not interested in playing the Kill Everything Forever game. I am more worried about the dogs than I am most of the other stuff in here. It's so easy to get murdered because you're tripped. It's, of ways to kind of get got, getting tripped is one of the easiest, right? That's why I usually consider putting lots of points in balance. At least that first, get that modifier to 15. Try to get that first auto stand, basically, or try to get that first stand. I don't know if we're going to need mana or not. Probably. Especially if we're going to lag a bunch. We'll see. See how it goes. Alright, you should be on this side, right? Oh, there's a chest, though. My weakness, treasure. I think that's everybody's weakness, though, really. You know what? Shooting cookies is not the same thing as picking them up off the ground. For the record, I am aware of this change. Or this factor, however you want to call it.
time to find the giant's relic that brought you here.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to. We'll have to run up here and come back, right? We're just a little shy on mana. But I think we can probably clear to here pretty easily. I mean, we got 100 mana. 100? 100 mana. It's close. Oh, this Reaper's still alive. All right. Pretty quick. All right, sprint boost us to the end. Give us one of these, one of these, one of these. I don't know if I didn't want that. Guess we'll cast. Hey, guess we'll cast one of these in the off chance that we decide we. I don't know. I'm not going to take the time to cast resistances and such. I mean, that guy could have just stayed back there and he would have lived. And he would have gotten the treasure. I don't really understand why you would betray somebody like that who clearly was honoring their half of the deal. I don't know. Alright, pop. Facebook is going to rebrand under the name Meta.
Rested for the night here.
Really?
When I first arrived.
I mean,
The hobgoblins have fortified this area and put
it doesn't seem that wrong. Do you guys know that Mark Zuckerberg is a sun elf? If you don't believe me, go watch yesterday's stream.
this hate and anger. It still burns.
The parent company, not Facebook itself. Yeah, I figured they wouldn't call Facebook,
Solution
like, change the name of Facebook, the app. They would,
is the one
I mean,
before.
the Facebook, the company that owns Instagram and another 24 companies, right? That's the Meta. Like, you don't take and rebrand probably the most used social media platform, but you can change the name of the company. I guess maybe I thought that was obvious, but maybe it wasn't. We got our giant hold favor. That is awesome. It's 10 more or 20 more hit points that we don't have. Here's another weird question for the chat, and I don't know the answer to this. Is there an item at level 20 or 21 that is, in your opinion, universally good on casters, on melees, etc., at level between level 20 and level 22? That putting the hit point augment in, the festival augment, because I believe the augment's level 22.
Does it keep? What lies?
Is there a world where that augment Like, what item does that go on?
The door opens. Beyond it lies the magical barrier blocks entry into the chamber, marked with the symbol of Dale War. Does it serve to keep you out, or something else in?
Okay, hang on a second, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and close the door. I can hear the wife and the mother-in-law talking about medical stuff, and I don't want medical stuff to go out over the stream if I can help it. So, keep that closed. Get back to Zergsville here. Population us. Although, honestly, I don't know if you could call this Zerg mode or not. Down, down, up, up. Down, down, up, up. Down, down, up, up. I've always found, and I've always said this, if you can sing that, then you will remember it. Hashtag facts. Down, down, up, up. Hey, 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 come on, just get in the line. So many cooldowns. So many cooldowns.
Yet another magical barrier. Whatever was imprisoned these
I wonder if what's Facebook's stock price? Is it up? What? Lived? Lived again? What kind of malarkey was that? Alright. Alright, so it dipped hard yesterday. What? Yesterday it dropped 23%? That's not right. Alright, so yesterday it dropped to $315, and now it's up. It's up again $16. So, but overall it's down $10 maybe? $5? Yeah, $5 or $10. Interesting. Dallas, good morning. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. If I had like some dollars to put into some stock, I might buy some Facebook today, but who knows? Bay touched Pumpkin Man, huh? Very well. Down, down, up, up, right? Down, down, up, up. All I know is I went ahead and got my money back out of Dogecoin today. It's up to the point where I made a little bit on it, and I'm gonna call that a victory. Like it was very consistent in a 2-week pattern for about about 2 months. It was very consistent, right? It took it would go up, it would climb, and it would drop down to about, it would climb up to about 32 cents and it would go down to about 20, and then it would repeat. So when it took a dive back down to 20 cents, I bought in. And then it sat at roughly 20 cents for 3 months. I'm like, no! Give me my money back. Bitcoin's up too. That's also one. It's up right now. Depending on what kind of cash I have the next time Bitcoin takes a dive, I might buy some. Just whatever I can get my hands on. Oh my god, we just ran past. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. I thought we ran past it.
This chamber is marked by the symbol.
Ba, 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 da, 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 da. That's too soon, right? Nope. Right on. Yep, too soon. Dang it. Yeah, that one blade barrier would have killed this room too. Instead, I had to use several light spells. A little bit aggravating. So Chad didn't have any ideas for gear at level 20 that would make sense to kind of float around as a con hit point item, huh?
The symbol for the plane of Phonia is seared. As the plane of Phonia becomes organized flames engulf the earth. Is the final fire is quenched. The orb
It does feel a little bit weird setting the room on fire to get them all going. Con item for Borderlands, that's like what, the boots, right? The con item from Borderlands. Trying to think what's on those boots now. Part of the thing is that whatever you put them on, you don't want it to be part of the Sharn set, right? Taking damage. You are. Get got, son. Yeah, I feel like they're boots. Which, boots are not that hard of a slot for me to kind of give up for that. So that's a certainly a possibility. Trying to think what else is kind of in that window.
The symbol of Maybar marks this chamber. The dim light will
Because like I was kind of looking for or hoping to find something like in one of the epic items, one of the new ones, like I really wanted the new belt of Lion's Roars or whatever it's called, the belt from the desert, to be really, really good. You know what I mean? Like something like that kind of makes sense to me. Again, my belt item tends to be my normal hit point slot. I think a lot of people have a similar mindset. Maybe not.
the orbs no longer power the plane of cell.
Alright, I don't think we have to have any more, but I think we'll go ahead and get a couple more just because I like experience. I hear you guys like experience sometimes too.
Chamber marked by the symbol of the Shadowland is the faint odor supplied. You find yourself in the center of battle. As the plane of your motion this small piece of the Shadowland background. The orbs in the
I know we don't have to have these orbs, but if I'm going to fondle the balls, right, I feel like I should fondle all of the balls.
This room is marked by the blood-red symbol of Zorian.
That was too early. All right, looks like I also am going to have to make a quick phone call after this. This might be our last one, actually. It's almost 3:30. I think the timing will be okay. We would still put out about a 3-hour stream today, so I think we'll be okay. Again, we're gonna have a pretty modified day where we're gonna probably just stream raids again tonight, but we'll see what we can do. I'll also do the best I can to get a little extra time in on Samus, if I can, and see where we can get level-wise off, maybe off camera a little bit. Like I said, I need to do a couple of things here, a couple of things there, some stuff for work. We have a tournament next weekend that I guess we're going to do a little bit extra advertising for. Kind of doing what we can, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to have to do some a little bit of work. I feel like Fergie here is going to let us down. Watch him hit that bell like right as I am ready to cross through. Nope, he's down here screwing around. Get out of here. You're fired.
The switch locks into place. A magical voice comes from above. The chamber will seal on the count of 10.
Yes, we brought you here. It was me. Zap. Zap. Well, I really assumed that he was just going to be dead after the first zap, to be honest. Or not first zap, but first volleys. A little bit more than impressed, actually. There it is. Ugh, gotcha. It wouldn't let me touch it. It's so aggravating. Come on, just let me touch it already. No, nobody. All right, everybody. With that, I think we're gonna have a little bit of a break here from the camera. We will, like I said, I'll be doing some stuff offline probably. See what I can kind of get done. Maybe some more boring type things, or maybe I'll record him. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see how it kind of feels, because I need to take care of some errands for work and whatnot. So we'll see how it goes. All right, everybody. Peace. Much love. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow if you can. Don't forget to check out the Patreon page, patreon.com/Samus. It's a great way to support the stream for a few dollars a month, and I or anyone that you support through Patreon gets around 94 to 95%. It kind of varies. So if you have $1 to give, instead of YouTube taking half of it or Twitch taking half of it or whatever, you can do 92 cents that way. So it's the best way to directly help the stream out. A cup of coffee each month goes a long way. So those are great things that you could do, but of course the best way to support the stream is to just hang out with us. We're here most Monday through Friday mornings and most evenings Monday through Thursday. So hope you guys had a good time. I know I did. I look forward to seeing you guys tonight. Peace. Much love, everybody.